Hey everybody, Beyond Drew TV here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode here of Eco Trails Wildlife Sanctuary. So yeah, we are starting off looking over our Indonesian ruin temple section from last episode, hanging out with our tapir and the otters. This is a great little area that a lot of guests like to hang out, and I like to hang out too. It's just a nice little chill spot. And look, we have some magic tapirs back here, being able to stand on leaves. I love the some of the foliage, some of the levels that they're able to stand on and everything. You get some kind of funny views sometimes. But anyways, yeah, welcome back everyone. And yeah, today we're gonna go ahead and focus a lot on management and animal welfare, basically. So yeah, we just kind of need to slow down on the ginormous builds. Feels like the builds keep getting bigger and bigger. I keep going grander and grander with my builds there, but we haven't really scaled back, slowed down to kind of take a look at how the zoo is operating, right? Like we always comment on how the money is rolling in, but does that really mean like we're doing a good job overall? Probably not. So we're doing good at the money part, but let's take a look at everything else. You know, staff welfare, like I said, animal welfare for sure, guest welfare, security, research, you name it. We're going to kind of just take a look at the zoo as a whole, section by section, habitat by habitat, and see what's going on. We might do a few small builds here and there depending, but for the most part, like I said, the main focus is going to go ahead and be management and everything. So before we do though, let's go ahead and I want to talk about some of your comments from last episodes. We had some really great suggestions and information here. So we're going to start with looks like Bree Nicole 2107. It says this is looking great. Appreciate that. However, the spectacled flying fox, they don't live in caves. They roost in tree canopies of rainforests, swamps, and mangroves. You'd get rid of the cave and turn it into a tree-filled walking track, and I think that's a great idea and a great suggestion. Yeah, I did not know that about the flying foxes, to be honest with you. I should have looked at the Zoopedia before just kind of plopping them in there, but I saw the wings that looked like a bat, and I was just like, oh, it looks like a bat. Must be a bat, right? Nope, not quite, right? That's not quite how that works. So yeah, I appreciate that information, and I think that is a great idea. We're gonna go ahead and either today's episode or a future episode, go ahead and take out the flying fox, or the spectacled flying fox, excuse me, and yeah, move that exhibit entirely to, yeah, I think that's a fun idea, to like a tropical walking trail or something like that, where we can incorporate some other animals as well. So yeah, hold me to that. We'll have to do that in some future episodes and everything. So yeah, that's a great idea. Thanks so much for the comment. Next one we're going to do from Sick Leds, and it's going to be, let's see, your builds are so gorgeous. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm shocked at how underrated you are. Again, thank you so much. The view at 931 is incredible, and that is the view, I believe, right here that we are looking at. Definitely inspires me to open the game up and work on your own zoos. Awesome. I'd love to see some screenshots or photos from that in the Discord and everything. I've never heard the tip about a weenie before. That's very helpful. And yeah, I got a few comments about that, a few messages too, you know, just kind of getting more information about weenies and everything. But yeah, if you missed it from last episode, essentially a weenie is like this thing off in the distance. It's a theme park term, and it's just kind of something that catches your eye and wants to draw you towards it. So yeah, just kind of explain that in the last episode. Yeah, thanks so much for the comment there. So yeah, thanks so much everyone for the comments about the enjoying the sight lines and just all the animals and everything and all the information. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, use a lot of that information for this episode and future episodes. So but yeah, without a little bit more, let's go ahead and jump into the, like I said, the management side of today's episode. All right, well, to start things off, well, it looks like we got a little present. Let's go ahead and check out what we accomplished here. Overall profits, we got 3,000, earned yearly profit of 43,500. Nailed it. There we go. But yeah, let's go ahead and start in our zoo management, our zoo overview screen, and just kind of, like I said, check out a few overview things. So first I want to start off with is our staff. I feel as though some of our work zones, we might need to like look at those again and just, yeah, just maybe hire some overall more staff and look at their upgrades and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, actually let's start there. Let's do the upgrades first. I want to get everyone all the way upgraded, which a lot of them, they are our starting staff, so they are ready to be upgraded all the way to 5 stars the next time they go and take a break. But yeah, I think everyone is ready for a nice upgrade. And I've noticed that as I've upgraded people, a lot of them are at their starting salary, and they haven't really complained about that at all. So it appears that, I don't know if I'm just lucky, but it appears you don't need to increase the salary of your staff. They just don't seem to mind. So let's get everyone upgraded here. Nice. All right, and then for the work zones, so we have 2 right now. The first one is going to be the entrance area, and if we go to edit work zone, that's looking pretty good. I think I remember messing with this a little bit last episode off camera to kind of get it all tidied up. But yeah, this feels like a pretty good entrance work zone. We have our 4 habitats, 2 exhibits in there. We need to name some of these so we don't lose track of what they are. A lot of facilities. I wish it told me how many workers there were in this right away. So looks like we have the 5 workers there. We have 1 of each. So that seems to be working out pretty well so far. They're all almost upgraded all the way, so they should be able to handle that. So we'll need to keep an eye on that. And then the second work zone is our Tiger Island / otters. And we have everything except for 1 item here, which seems to be our transformer. So let's add that to the work zone editor. So everything is taken care of there. Very good. Well, we might be able to expand this zone out in future expansions, depending on what we put over here. Because as of right now, we do have 3 habitats. I mean, that's a pretty big area, but you know, we'll keep an eye on it there. So, and then we have 7 people in here. We have 2 keepers, and then the rest 1 of each. So yeah, again, we'll need to keep an eye on that, see how different areas are looking as far as guests are concerned and their complaints and stuff like that. So yeah, I think we're doing okay as far as staff goes. Let's see, general workload. Let's see if we can't get that. Oh, it does it by per category and stuff like that. So we have no one really with high workload. We have 1 guy here with no work zone. That's to be expected. I like to have a few of the staff members in each category of no work zone, so if something just needs to be taken care of, they can run over there real quick kind of thing. But other than that, looks like everyone is mainly in low work zone to high work zone for a lot of the shopkeepers and vendors and stuff like that, right? So not entirely. It looks like some of them are low upgrades and everything like that, so maybe they need to be upgraded a little bit more, then they'll be better. But I also think that we overall need to look at our capacity for like food and drink and stuff like that, because I think that's need to be looked at. So vet research, all right, I clicked on that. We already researched something. That's good. So we have that going. We're researching the Bengal tigers right now. Other than that, we have just about all the other things researched. We need to do the wild water buffalo as well. Let's go to the second one, the mechanic research. We have them working on food shops right now. Didn't have all those unlocked. And I believe this is the last thing we need unlocked for mechanic research. Everything else, we have at least 1 unlocked just to get the theme unlocked, but I personally don't want to use any of the frontier blueprints included, so we don't really need to go past that. Habitat, same thing. I think these are just habitat blueprints. Yep, don't need to worry about those. What's the other things? Shelter and climbing. Nope, don't need to worry about that. That's all blueprints. So yeah, I think the food shops are the last thing we need to worry about there, and then our mechanics can be full staff facilities. These are large, yeah, and the same thing. So yeah, this is the last thing. Then we can let Eloise, our main researcher, be free, go run, frolic, you know. Cool. So let's go look at our. Speaking of facilities, let's look at them. Actually, we just got another thing here. Education increase North Barbarossa education to 12%. Yeah, we did that. All right, so our facilities, this gives us a good idea of where is like kind of busy, might need more places. And on the opposite end of that, the low end, if we have not many people over there, we can kind of see why. So like, why does this one, okay, because this is a new area of the zoo. This is our ATM over by the new boat ride and the tigers and everything like that. So not many people have made their way back here quite yet, so that's fine. And then the high demand ATM is right at the front of the zoo. So, you know, you kind of have opposite ends of the spectrum there, right? The there you go. So let's go ahead and scroll down. I'm fine with the ATMs for right now. That kind of makes sense. We have a lot of we have 3 high demands for drinks. So that's telling me obviously we need to look into some more drink stalls overall. So then that's kind of been a reoccurring theme. Even if we hover over the guests here, that's been a reoccurring theme. This whole franchise mode is just not providing enough drinks because it's constantly extremely hot out. It's 108 degrees, 106 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment. moment. So yeah, that people are constantly wanting drinks. So food seems pretty good. The restaurant is high demand, but that's great. We want that pretty constantly. It's only making a profit of $7.50 compared to our other things here, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's a normal thing or if we just need to maybe add another restaurant to offset the demand there. So I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Information centers, we only have one of those at the moment at the front of the zoo. We'll maybe added some more of those, but there is a low demand for it currently. Let's see, what else? Merchandise, same thing. We have efficient for the two that work. This is our modular souvenir shop, which does not work, unfortunately, because it's bugged out still, as far as I know. And then toilets, both have low demand, so we are fine with toilets. So yeah, drink is our big need throughout the zoo, basically. So where do we have these positions? Let's look at that real quick, right? So we have one at the beginning of the zoo, it looks like. Oh, I wish I could like move this around. But yeah, one at the beginning of the zoo. Yep, in our little entrance building. Another one not too far away from that one. Oh, this is kind of just a throwaway one that I just put kind of randomly just because I knew we needed more drink supply, and you can see it's being used up really, really well. So maybe we can expand out this whole theme here just to move it forward and have this be inside of a building and everything, right? And then the last one that's in high demand is over here. That is our brand new Pip Shot water stall over here, near, again, in our new area and everything. So yes, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, bing, bam, bam, covered. So yeah, this entire back half of the zoo currently has really no water, or no drink or anything like that, or restaurants or anything like that. So you know what we'll do is to kind of let us know for the future. Again, I'm not going to do too much building this episode. That's on purpose. We're going to do a lot of building in future episodes. But let's go ahead and place down, go to turn off all of the blueprints, go over to our guest facilities, food stalls, and let's place down a restaurant. We have a restaurant at the very front of the zoo, which is pretty far away at this point when you get over here. And you know what? This seems like a really good spot. Oops, 1, 2, 3, hit Z. Few times there to spin that around. This seems like a really good spot to put our restaurant. We can theme this really fun to kind of match the bright theme that we have going over here, I think, in the next episodes. So let's go ahead and place that there. Now that, do restaurants cover both? I think they'll cover both hunger and... Yeah, because they can order, let's see, pizza meals, burger meals, fries meals, desserts. Yeah, all the fun things there, right? So, all right, let's go ahead and quickly place down some tables to go ahead and link. So we go into our benches, nope, picnic benches, and place down a few of these. Okay, great. So we'll leave that there. And you know what I'm going to do so I don't forget? I've been thinking about doing this for a few episodes. Maybe this will help you as well. So I'm just going to go grab one of the art shapes. There we go. The art shape, like pole, basically. Yeah, here we go. The large number 3. I'm going to place it on top of, I'm going to recolor it red as well. I'm going to make a giant pole that is basically a, hey, don't forget. Don't forget you need to come back here and do something with this, right? Because that is an issue I do have. There's actually a few things in this zoo already that I have. Let's go ahead and make a group out of this by holding shift and selecting as we do that. And we're going to merge those into one group is what I did there with the little tree with the plus sign. Merge those into a group. Control X. And we will make these a lot bigger, a lot quicker. Right click. And we will go ahead and select both of these, holding shift that whole time. Again, merge into one scenery group. Control shift. Boom. Big red stick saying, hey, don't forget. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, I already have a few things. Let's merge these into one group that I've already forgotten. So I need to have a reminder there. So yeah, there's the restaurant. Very good. And tell you what, let's have, if people don't want to go into the restaurant, because that's like a, I see that as like a sit down kind of deal there. Let's have another quick service restaurant, or quick service deal over here for drinks. So let's go ahead and put down, we already have water in a lot of places. Let's put down a juice counter. And I think we can maybe just kind of sneak this in right over here. Let's do a little bit of editing to this building here. There we go. Not really seeing what's going on above me. Hopefully we're not tearing out too much stuff. Oh, we kind of tore out a lot of stuff, didn't we? Kind of tore out a lot, but let's see if we can save some of it. Oh, I see, because it's a tunnel piece here. That's always the fun thing about using other people's blueprints, is that you kind of get to learn, like, you know, how they did builds and kind of learn some things for yourself there. So I'm not too fussed about how the interior... I'm fussed about that, though. Too fussed about how the interior is going to look here. Just kind of want more function over form, I guess. So let's go ahead and plop the Pip Shot juice right here in there. So, bam, there we go. And, you know, we can kind of gussy this up just a little bit, because I did use, what is this? The dry stone wall construction set. So why don't we just jump over to the architecture, wall pieces. We'll just type this in so we have it up, dry stone. There it is. We'll go ahead and, where is it? Well, yeah, we'll put a shop front in front of them right there. Nice. You know, we'll just make it easier. We'll take out the stand, what do they call it? The counter, excuse me. And we'll just put in the Pip Shot juice stand or stall here if we can get it to work. Oh, it's freaking out. It is freaking out, man. Okay, we're going to call that good enough. Click on it. I'm going to turn the grid off with free build. Scoot it a little bit closer, and blammo. Alright, and then let's go ahead and I'm almost like content with that, but we'll steal this piece from the building, and let's just kind of... You know what? I have random rotation turned on. There we go. Place the two pillars like that. Alright, there you go. You know, I'm going to do another free build thing. Select both of these, Shift B, which is like my favorite thing from free build. Oops, I didn't quite hit it right. Shift B. There you go. It brings the texture forward of the thing that you have selected. I love doing that, so then it doesn't have that Z fighting going on as much. So, alright, there you go. We have a little juice stand in the middle, right? So, hopefully that quenches some thirst there. And you know what, let's go ahead and kind of do the same thing on the other side here. May as well with a food stand. Kind of one of those things of like, oh geez, little blip. May as well. So let's go ahead and we'll click on this to get in the same group. Go back down to facilities, food stalls, and what do we want to put here? We have a lot of new things. Missy Good, Hot Dog Squad, Chief Beef, Bernie's Cakes. I know it doesn't fully matter like what you put, but I like to kind of diversify it, keep things fresh with a lot of different things. So we have our Bernie's Bakes, Chief Beef, and Hot Dog Squad. Kind of the main items there. Let's see. So let's put pizza. Everyone wants a little bit of pizza, right? And tell you what, we'll click on this, turn the grid off, Control X, click Pizza Pen, and drag it across. I love that option with free build, being able to turn the grids off. If you don't know what free build is, I know I've been just kind of blabbing about it. I mentioned it in the first few episodes, but it is the only mod that I'm using for this whole build here. And it basically just kind of turns a lot of the restrictions off that the game has as far as grids and all that kind of fun stuff. So, no, I'm just kind of glossing over that a little bit. But yeah, it is a highly recommended mod from myself, and it doesn't really affect too much as far as gameplay goes, if anything. Great, so let's go ahead and do the same thing we did before with our pillars. Bring this over, fill in the gaps. Seems pretty good, and we will call that hunky-dory. Alright, now that we put those there, we can't forget though, let's go ahead and put in some benches and trash, right? So we already have some trash and some benches, so we don't need to overdo it. And actually, since we already have some benches around here, let's just stick with the same theme that we already have running, and we'll go ahead and just try and fit in a few of these here. So, bam, there we go. I got two more there. Let's get two more here, kind of keeping it close to the, whoops, I thought I saw it turn, no, we can't put two there. That's okay, we can put another one over here. But anyways, I like to keep it, the benches and trash cans kind of close to this area, right? Because we know guests are going to be having food in their hand almost immediately afterwards. So we want to keep all the amenities right near them. All right, let's go ahead and put a few more trash bins. Kind of put that there. It's a weird... Oh wait, I don't think I meant to put this here. Just now realizing that there's a path right there. We can keep this in this area. We'll put it right there. We'll even put the trash can right... Yeah. Nope. Let's turn free build on real quick. Because with free build and this on, you can place it without it going snappy snap. There we go. Yeah, a few more. Although I think we're pretty covered. Yeah, no, we're pretty covered with trash cans. Okay, so feeling good about covering this area as far as food and drink go. Where were the other areas? We have the middle of the park is pretty well covered. I think the far right side could use one. I may have put one in at one time. Let's see here. I did put one in recently. So let's go ahead and stick another red pole on top of the Pip Shop water I stuck in this corner kind of a long time ago at this point. And I've never done anything about it. We're going to unpause the game too to see how our actions kind of, how the guests react to them and everything. We'll put another big old red pole smack dab right there. Because we need to do stuff there. Hopefully we don't get to see too many of those. Great. Okay, so I think that's going to cover the thirst, hopefully. So the next thing I want to look at is, let's see, energy, really? So people are getting kind of tired, huh? Whoa! This is even better. I kind of forgot about the whole heat map thing. Spotted a protester. Well, for why? Why are we protesting? Okay, made our way to the guest tab here. Yeah, let's see, where are these protesters? And yeah, it's taking a big toll on our guest or our zoo rating and everything like that, and I can't see something here about them. Shoot, so maybe we'll go into our animals and look at their welfare. Who's not having good welfare? Everyone has really good welfare. I'm not sure where the protesters would be at. Interesting. Oh no, but our quokka's infertile. Oh, here they are. I guess they're leaving now. Okay, everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Everyone's back to normal. So, okay, great. So we have our, like I said, the thirst things managed there. Let's take a look at our education. That was kind of lacking here. So how? I've never looked in this screen before. Okay, after getting a little acquainted with the education screen here, because yeah, like I said, I'd never really looked at this tab before. Yeah, we can kind of get a good glimpse of what habitat is educating the most, basically. So our Bengal tiger and wild water buffalo, which are our two brand new habitats, are doing terrible. The spectacled flying fox as well is doing terrible, but that one I don't really care too much about because again we're going to take it out. But yeah, so these bottom ones here, pretty much all of them except for the Babirusa, the water monitor, and the quokka, our original three animals. We're not doing the best job at educating our guests currently. So I don't know if that needs like time to soak kind of thing, because these are all pretty much the brand new animals or what. But yeah, we should probably take a look at that real quick. So we got another present too. So let's see, what did we do good here? Nothing. Good job, everyone. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the education. Let's bring that back up real quick and go species by species here. I do like this conservation too. All of our conservation boards and everything like that. It's kind of fun. Animal talks. We have one animal talk at the small otter that is working. Okay, so maybe we could do a few more of those. Look at that. But anyways, let's sort this by the average contribution to a guest's overall education level. So yeah, right now the bottom three, we really need to look at those. But I'm interested in the Saimang and the tarantula and the boa constrictor right now. Let's look at those three. So the first one is going to be our two exhibit animals, which are located down here somewhere. There we go. Why are we not being educated too much on these? So we have the education board up for our spider here. Do we have our speaker turned on for that? Let's try and click on this. Yes, we do. So there is that. What else could we do there? Same thing with the boa constrictor. That is you know, good to go. We have the speaker. Maybe we don't. That might be why the spider is a little bit more. Oh, we do. We have a speaker right here. Let's just kind of even it up a little bit. We'll click on it and move it right there. So that covers a bigger area. Cool. Let's see if there's something I'm missing here as far as like education and stuff like that goes for our exhibit. All right. So looking through our education tab here, the best thing that I can see that we can do here is add an animal talking point. And if we do one next to the, where do we want to put it? Maybe we'll put it like right in the middle of the two of them. No, actually, let's put it over by the spider. And if we look here, let's do the salmon spider. And the educators can handle the Brazilian salmon pink tarantula. So that's why I think I want to use that the animal talking point for the tarantula. Because when I was looking at it before, if we do it for the, let's see here, for the boa constrictor, they can't handle them, which I'm pretty sure they can still do the animal talking point, no problem, but I don't know, I think it's just kind of cool if they're able to handle it. So out of the two of them here, we'll go ahead and have the tarantula use that. But other than that, I couldn't see any other way to increase the education for the exhibit animals, so that seems to be as good as it's gonna get. But yeah, as far as the Saimangs go, I don't think I added like any education boards or anything like that. Or no, I sure did not. So let's go ahead and yeah, we'll go back to our facilities, go to the the education here, and we will just go to the set. I like to use this little education board set. It seems to work pretty well for what we're going for. For like interiors and stuff, we might get a little bit more fancy with, you know, what we're how we're portraying the education. But in the meantime, I like to do the Habitat education board set, and then come down here with a speaker, turn this view off with H as a hotkey, set it right near it, boom. Let's go ahead and turn this on for the Saimang, and click on our speaker, and same thing here, Saimang. All right, and then hit X real quick, just so I want to see how big of an area it affects. Here we go. So now if we click on both of these, let's put these in a pair, merge scenery into group. Now we can take both of them as one thing, don't have to keep, you know, building them separate every single time. We'll just kind of multiply them around the zoo here. All right, so right there. And maybe right in the middle of these two areas here. Actually, put them right about here. Ah, that's right. I remember another thing that we need to look at. Heckin' security. We had some good suggestions about security in the comments before as well. So, okay, so that should help with the Saimang education a little bit. What else could we do here? I feel like there's some more things we could do. Let's add some of these conservation boards as well. They are very good to add in overall. We need to check our power out here too. I don't know if we have power for way out here. So educational content, I can't even remember what we've done so far, but let's scroll all the way to the bottom and eeny, meeny, miny, boop, that one looks good, and we'll do one more. One more, maybe like on the corner of the bridge here. That's a little bit close to the other side, maybe right here. And this one, we'll change it to eeny, meeny, meeny, that one. Poaching. Bad. Great. Next thing, let's see here. We have speakers in. Let's do an animal talking point for the Saimang. Maybe we can get kind of a cool thing going with them. Is there any point where it's kind of close? Because they'll probably need like an opening or something for the educator to like throw food over to them. I think that's how that works. I haven't messed with the animal talking points that much. So let's do the Saimang, and water obstructs food throw. Okay, so won't be able to do that, but that is okay. What if we try and move it? That's an even farther distance to the land, isn't it? We will leave it alone where it is. I kind of like that little archway over top there. So I think all of our timetables are March. I haven't been changing any of them. So let's move this to July. We'll zoom back over real quick to the exhibit animals here. That's not the exhibit animals. They're next door to the spooter. So if you want to hold a spider, you're going to have to come in, let's say, October. So now we have like March, July, October. It gives some space in between. Oh, and as we're talking about this, why don't we go ahead and hire 1 or 2 more educators? Because, you know, I forget that they educate just as they're walking around. Like, that's part of their shtick, is just to kind of say, what's up? You want to learn? I got you. Cool. Next thing, let's take a look at the other animals that we weren't doing the best at doing education on. Unconnected. Alright, sounds good. That would be, so we got the Bengal tiger and the wild water buffalo. Yes, let's go ahead and go over to this area, because I was kind of getting on my last build effort here and did not add in any education signs or anything for our animals here. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll go, actually, I'm gonna zoom back and grab the building set that we already have made for the education boards. You know, let's put one like right here overlooking, right about there, but we're gonna have to change this to the wild water buffalo. And you know what? I don't know that I have a... Nope, I don't have a speaker with it. So let's go grab one real quick. Turn this off. Oh, before we get too far, I almost forgot about power. I need to look at power over by the Simangs to make sure that's going to be working okay. So let's go do that real quick before I continue on this little mission over there. So checking power. Well, they're powered up, right? So that means that they have power. I imagine that's how that kind of works. Oh my gosh, and vandalize things. I'm all over the place because I was talking about security too. But no, we're set on education right now, then we'll move to security. I'm sure we won't. I'll forget about it. This must be powered as well. Let's put another one over this way. Over which way? Over this way. Nice. Okay, so we have 2 of those. And same thing as before, let's add in a few of these conservation education boards. These are fantastic. I think it was Primal Gamer or someone else mentioned how great these are for the education of your guests and everything. So definitely want to add in a few of these. Let's add one there and maybe one off to the side over here. Or, you know what? We need to add a fence line. If I remember that last time we were doing that, when we were doing the tour video, I was looking over here. I was like, oh yeah, you can just kind of jump into the water there. That's probably not the best thing. So we'll add in a quick little fence over there. Let's go to near the top. Let's do deforestation. I'm pretty sure we've used that one before, but heck it, who cares? It's okay. What about these? We've used the paw print before, or the station soundboard. Let's do the paw print. That kind of looks like the tiger. Yeah, Cat of Maya Ora Lumas? That's what I've been saying. Let's see if we can't recolor it, though, a little bit to look like the tigers that we have, right? Oh, we can! Fantastic, fantastic. Let's see. So the green, let's make orange. Oh, it's that. Okay, actually, I want that to be, like, white. Or, like, whitish. Pattern color, what are we changing here? That? Okay, great. Let's change that to yellow. Frame color, that's going to be the orange. There we go. And the wood color, well, that can stay the same. We're actually going to change the pattern color to, yeah, more like a brownish. There we go, cool. Here's the tiger. Alright, so they're going to get so educated over there. Next up, yeah, let's bring the habitat boards over this way for our kitties. Put one here. We need to change that, and another one over this way. Alright, change that to the Bengal tiger. And again, did they bring over the... Oh, I keep forgetting to make the... this a group, I guess. I never bring over the speaker. I'll put a speaker here again. I think it'll be already set up to the water buffalo. Yep, sure is. And then we'll bring 2 over here. Excuse me. Oh, this is going to be... There we go. Got him. Change that to the Bengal tiger. Control D to duplicate quickly. I'm all about those hotkeys. All about the hotkeys. I think it makes things a lot easier. There we go. So 2 of those, and let's see about a talking point, an animal talk point. First, for the water buffalo, I wonder if they can throw food from up here. So let's do the wild water buffalo. It can throw food. That's so cool. I've never done that before. Let's see. Let's get this to be in, there it is. How about January? It'll be nice and cool in January. Instead of 99 degrees or like 100 degrees Fahrenheit to 110 degrees Fahrenheit, it'll only be like, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So it'll be pretty nice and cool. And then let's do one more for the Bengal tiger. I feel like I'm doing a lot of animal talk points, but necessary. Most necessary. We're going to get rid of, or not get rid of, we're going to move the trash can over yonder way. It's a technical term. And then we'll put the animal talk point right in the middle of the viewing area here, which I'm still kind of like, we'll see. Still kind of we'll see on this whole thing there. So, food throw path is blocked. See, that would be kind of cool if we could incorporate for the tigers. Oh, that'd be fun to see. Okay. Anyway, so we have all of our bottom animals that we're doing like no education whatsoever. They are now pretty well upgraded, I'd say, right? Kind of just picked up where we left off with all the little tidbits here and there with this build on the left side of the zoo, or the north side of the zoo. Cool. So let's go ahead and security, excuse me. Security. I do remember that we need to look at that. So let me see if I can find where you might... Crime. Okay, that might be it. Oh, look at that. Replace... Oh, son of a gun. Vandalized objects last year, 3. Vandals caught last year, 1. Pickpocket victims in the zoo, 15. 32 last year. We only have 2 security cameras. Okay, so it looks like security cameras can go ahead and help out a lot, and hopefully that helps out the pickpockets, because we had 32 victims but only caught 7 of them. So not doing great there. How do we look on our staff for security? Didn't really look at that. We have 3 at the moment. 1 for each zone, excuse me, and 1 for no work zone. I think that's okay for now. I think really what's going to help is the security camera situation. So let's go ahead, and I believe I have one here. Can we recolor these? No. It would be a lot cooler if you could, but let's just use these for now, because I have this one, and I believe the only other one in the zoo at the moment is right over here. Yeah, is right over here. We could almost make this, like, disguise this into a tree. Actually, I might go back and do that. We'll see. But yeah, so we have those 2 over there. Let's place one of these bad boys on the top of the tower here. This is where I wish I could recolor this. We'll hide this into the side of the building as well as we can. It's still pretty noticeable, but what's all right. All right, so that's a good view there of this whole plaza. Well, actually, we can enter the view, right? See what we can see. Oh, I like the little noise, and look, it tells you the time. Oh, that's all fun and dandy. You can see, yeah, pretty much this whole corner and stuff right there. Good. All right, let's Control D that to duplicate it. Yeah, and this, I can tell you right now, the souvenir shop is still bugged out. It's been a really long time. That's been reported since before Christmas, and it's still not being taken care of. Let's put another one on the side of this building here. Again, we're going to sneak that. Oops, let's get that flush with the building, not with the plant. Try and sneaky that, so I get a good view of this little path here. Click it again, Control D. Entranceway, definitely need a view of the entranceway. We need to actually come back and look at this entrance again, because we have all the scenery items unlocked and everything, right? So that would be pretty fun to come back and look at this and redo the entranceway, because we did all of this with just the beginning no research stuff. That was before I was really like concerned when I first started this to like do all the research and everything with you all like in real time and stuff, and then after a while I was like, well, that's gonna take forever. But yeah, we'll have to come back and look at this. Actually, S Dork, he let's look at the view of this. Oh, this is a great one, right? Oh, they can see everything here. Wow. S Dan, he went ahead and he's been doing a Universal Studios and Animal Kingdom build for things. So we actually, I think he has, yeah, I downloaded it off the workshop. There it is, the Animal Kingdom entrance, which is what I was trying to do with the base game franchise. And of course, look at his, turned out pretty stinking great, of course. It's really, that font is great. I love that font, whatever it is. But yeah, his is awesome. So I love seeing the two, you know, you can see like, we gave it a college try. This is like this is the Temu version, right? This is the Temu version, and this is like the actual version that you get. So, but yeah, anyways, like I was saying, we'll have to come back and take a look at that, maybe. So, but yeah, let's go back to security, grab a few more of these. Security! Yes, we have a great view of the entrance plaza there. Let's do another one of those hidden in the tree, facing out this way, because that actually worked out really, really well. We'll just kind of start it here, hit X, drag it back, drag it up, hit X again. I'm going to hit, let's see, are we, nope, no angle snap is on, so I'm going to hit spacebar to angle snap. Rotate this forward, and now I know it's going to be completely flat, how I want it to be, because I had angle snap on. Drag it back into the tree, and this one might have too much in the way as far as the tree goes. We'll see if I can click it. There we go. Enter the mode. No, oh, that's great. A little bit can't see there, but again, you're not really in the zoo at this point, so I'm not too concerned with it. Control D. We'll put another one. Hey, there's a tree right here. Let's go ahead and place right there. I like this. This tree works out really well. It doesn't have a lot of low-lying limbs, right? Let's check out the view there. I know it doesn't really matter to check out the view. It's just for my own sanity. I like to check it out. So there we go. We got a cross section. We can see everything going on in the entrance plaza completely. And going over this way, where do you think? Where do we think? Oh, first thing I think is we're going to move these over just a little bit. Not a fan of them being blocked by that. Didn't realize we had so many of these conservation boards up. I really took that that advice to heart, I guess. Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll place another one. It feels like we need something like here-ish. Trying to hide it in the rock. There's not really much hiding a bright white security camera, is there? In a brown rock. Okay, that picks up pretty well where that one left off. So we have a continuous line of sight. Very good. Control D. I think we'll try and do one right here. Oh yeah, perfect. Again, low line or no low branches. But we're gonna get a good view with this one. Might need to bring it out just a little bit. Sunk that sucker pretty good in there. I don't know if I can even click it. There it goes. I'm actually just gonna do that real quick. There we go. Whoops. Double click. Gimme. And enter the view. Yep, you get to see the exhibit area. Featuring Pimp My Ride. Yeah, that's a good view too. Cool, cool, cool. And last, pretty much last, because we made a full circle, and I'm not sure what's going over this way yet. Let's maybe have one. Yeah, again, here's a good tree to go ahead and stick a security camera in. They'll never see it. Secrets. So yeah, this one, you get a great view looking back that way, looking underneath. So cool. All right, great. I feel better about the security camera situation. Security guards, also feeling good about that. Let's go ahead and go back to zoo overview crime, just see if there's something that. So we have 10 now. We installed 8 security cameras around the zoo. I think that's gonna help out a whole bunch there. So great. What else do we need to look at from our zoo overview before being able to kind of move on? You know, we don't have any memorials at the time. We should maybe think of like a. We can create these. Okay, yeah, we can. Oh, we have a lot of Quacko memorials. The Quackos kind of come and go a lot, unfortunately. But yeah, so we can think about making a memorial area later on down the road. All of our things are operational. All the cameras, everything's looking good, right? So yeah, we can go ahead and let's take a look at all of our habitats and exhibits and everything. We're kind of doing that a little bit here and there, but yeah, let's go ahead and one by one to see how everyone is doing. Starting with, we're going to unpause while we do this so we can see how all of our other efforts have been going. But our quokkas, like I said, they've been going through. We go through a lot of quokkas. I don't know if it's a me thing or what. I just can't get the breeding and all that kind of fun stuff down. So we do have a new juvenile, Koa. We've had Koa before. This is like Koa the third, basically. So we have, yeah, that, and these two. We have one using contraception. I don't know. We just kind of keep a rotating door with the quokkas, so they go too quick, unfortunately. But they're doing great. The quokkas are always doing great. We got their habitat up to all the way that it can be, basically. Next up are Barbarossas. They are another one that we need to keep an eye on as far as how many we have. Let's see where they're trying to go. There we go. So, oh my gosh, we actually only have one in there, one female, and that's an adult female. Okay, so glad that we came over here and looked. I guess the rest of them, unfortunately, passed away. So let's go ahead while this thinks about it. I want to get out of there. We go. Barbarossa. So let's find a good mating male. That's a pretty good one right there, and that's for monies. We will send them right to the zoo, and yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on our Barbarossa habitat in the future, right? Alright, moving forward, we have our water monitors. Oh, look at all the guests already starting to line up for get their drink on. So our water monitors, last time they had their babies, and I need to remember that we need to get rid of them pretty rapidly. Oh, the barrier status isn't looking too good, so we need to make sure, maybe we need more mechanics. Let's see. It's a little baby Asian. Did they do a, is it supposed to be lickle? Like they're doing baby talk, or did they miss the T? Alright, so we still have 4. Oh, hold on. Oh no, they're fine. They're fine. Except I just noticed, I think the mom passed away. Because this is probably, I bet the dad is, yes, say Tawan. So we need to get another female in here if we want to keep our breeding program going, which I do want to do that. I do want to do that. So let's look up the monitor, Asian monitor. And there's a lot of these all the time. I'm back. What's new? Not much. How about you? I'm back. What's new is definitely out to get rid of their animals here. Oh, here we go. We have a young adult, 11, from Requiem for a Dream. Really good female. Let's go ahead and adopt them, send to zoo, and we can make back up that 11 real quick just by probably saying hello to a few of our VIPs. How many did we get for that? We get 20. Alright, so there's 40, 60, 80. I think that's the max you can do in a day. So there we go. We got the 11 back and then some, right? Great. So let's unpause and let our Asian water monitor come on in. But other than that, how old are the babies at the moment? So they're about halfway to becoming adults. So I need to keep an eye on that because they no males, right? No adult males for the Asian water monitors. Let's jet on over. I know we skipped over the exhibit animals. They're on automation. If they have babies, they get sold right away. So we're all good with them. Let's. Oh, you know what? Maybe we're not because we've had the same breeding pair. Haha. I'm gonna say that and then. Hold on. Everyone's running as if there's an escaped animal. This has happened before with my Saimeng. Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering if it's inside the gift shop again. This has happened before off camera. I need to be able to select the habitat. Hold on. We're gonna have technical difficulties for just a second. We gotta find the Saimeng. Ah, dang. Yep, it is. It's one of those things. This has now happened probably the 3rd time, but for whatever reason, yeah, they're able to like morph into the like ceiling area. It took me forever to find them not this time, but last time when I didn't know about that. They were hanging out up here, just having a jolly good time and everything. So maybe I need to like take out some of these. I guess they can climb them? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, if you have an idea, maybe we can take a look at that. But yeah, so anyways, the Saimangs, they're having a great time. They're escaping, they're having a good time, scaring guests and everything, right? So, but let's go ahead and click on our buddy here, who we have, Ismaya, excuse me. And I believe they have they have their juvenile baby and Enda, who is their mating pair. So everyone's looking pretty good. Everyone is looking pretty good there. So I can't wait till that clan gets a lot bigger. And actually, speaking of, let's go ahead and do that now. I want to go ahead and adopt 2 more Siamangs, a male and a female, to get another pair started. I think last time there weren't that many on the workshop, and right now there's not really that many either. So we can get our male. I'm okay. Oh, dang it. Let's refresh the list, see what we get. Maybe we'll get something better this time. That is actually a lot better. Okay, we'll go ahead and adopt Enda. So we're going to have 2 Endas in the zoo. And for the male side, we will do Bhakti. So we'll send these 2 to the zoo, and they can go ahead and hopefully start a second pair, because I want to get a bunch of Siamangs on Siamang Island, right? So, cool, awesome. They are doing great over there. Let's check out our newer habitats. So they've had a little bit of time to hang out and get acquainted and everything. We have offspring expected for our Malayan tapir due August of... oh, they are in gestation for a while. Wait, what? Is it really that long? Hold on a second. How long are they in gestation for? 24 months. Wow. Okay, well, that sucks. But anyways, yeah, so we're expecting tapir offspring eventually. But other than that, they are looking good. Their nutrition, last meal quality could be better, but I believe that we haven't researched all the way, and as we research more, that will become more readily available for better food types. So let's see if we can't change that. Yeah, we can change our otters, so let's boost that all the way up. Our new Siamangs have arrived in the zoo, and our tapirs. So, okay, great. They can both get grade 3 qualities for the best welfare. And what else could take a look at? I mean, the habitat, kinda. They would like some more hard shelter. That's at 58%. And I guess technically they need more land area, but you know, both of those, it equals out to them having 93% welfare. I'm very, very okay with that. I think you all will be okay with that as well. So yeah, and then same thing with our small clawed otters here. Same thing, the nutrition is the lowest thing. Everything else is looking really good. Really, really good. The plants are down, but that's because I like to spam a lot of plants inside the habitat. I think you'll agree that it pays off. There, so, and then yeah, enrichment stuff. Looks like we could use the more toy enrichment for the otters, so that's good to know. And then the tapirs, let's see, their enrichment, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. But the otters, let's go ahead and see if we can't do that real quick. Maybe we have an item unlocked that I didn't have before. So we'll just go to filter habitat item by species. We're going to turn off the blueprints. Go to the enrichment items, and yeah, they want a toy enrichment, right? So toys. What do they have? They have so much. Y'all are spoiled. They are so spoiled. Do they have a submarine buoy? Look, I don't think they have a submarine, but they do have a submarine buoy. Oh, what the heck? Maybe one of these? Ah, yeah, they maybe want one of these. And we'll put that right in the middle there. Boom, that's what it was. That's the big one. They just wanted to go up and lay out and be lazy, right? So, awesome, cool. So let's go ahead and haven't really paid too much attention to this episode, but we will go down under the water here and go to our spectacled flying foxes in their totally natural habitat that's going to stay forever. Oh, I like how many there are. I forgot I boosted up the management to have a whole bunch of them here. But I think that we have perhaps, it's going to be kind of difficult to click on these guys here. I think we have research some more things for these guys, so we can maybe I'm never going to be able to click on this. There it is. But yeah, maybe we have some more enrichment items and layout items for them. Let's see. Nope, not quite yet, so we'll need to keep that going. What do I have the management set to? 4 and 4. Okay, yeah, it works. 8 in total. It feels so much more crowded in here, though, doesn't it? Oops, I hit a button. Let's go ahead and fly on up here over to our water buffalo, who are taking a nice nap underneath their bridge. I love that. That's exactly how I intended that. I just love that it's treated as like a hard shelter, right? It's 100% too. So their worst thing, I bet, is going to be, yeah, the social with the space. And, you know, I've been tinkering with this here and there for a little bit, and I do want to get it up because we are just about, 90 meters off, so that is kind of significant. I mean, not totally significant. We're still at an overall of 83%. Their nutrition, we can improve their nutrition perhaps. Now that we've done some, I know we've been doing research in the background for them, so we can help there. Let's do that real quick. Nope, that's still grade 1. Okay. So we'll need to look into that. But for more land, let's look into editing the water here just a little bit. So we're going to pause the game because we are going to do just a quick little build here. Take the water out. That would freak all the boat and stuff out, so we're just going to pause it. Take our sculpting, go to flatten the foundation, keep the percentage down to like 50-60%, and let's just sculpt this little ridge line out just a little bit more to our liking. We're going to kind of keep it level with this rock line here, so we'll bring this out. You can kind of see, yeah, there we go, that's perfect. And we'll keep it kind of smooth. We'll come back through with our smoothing tool, but while we have our flatten the foundation out, we'll just do a little quick clicks, and kind of smooth it out ourselves. Let's give it a little bit more room, do the push feature here. There we go. And we're actually going to fill this in, holding control while I have the push feature selected, and that's going to do the opposite. There we go. So yeah, that might give us some more room there. And then go to the smooth button here. Let's increase our size up to about 7, increase the intensity up to almost 100, up to 80%, and we're just going to smooth the heck out of this so they can walk on it really well. Go back to our water, go ahead and put that back in. Should work. Oh, nuts. It didn't work how I wanted it to work. I paid the ultimate price here, everyone. I messed with the water line and now it didn't go back to where I wanted it to go. I think it's because, and I'm going to be right back because it's going to take a while. Oh, okay. Luckiest Control Z or undo ever. I don't know fully what is messing with the water. That was a... Y'all didn't miss much exciting, but it was a long time. But yeah, it's not the path that's affecting the water. It might be the barrier that's going around the tiger habitat that's making it, but yeah, I for the life of me could not figure out how to get the water back up to this line. I was having a mini panic attack of like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to remove everything. I just, woo. But any goose fraba, everything's good. Control Z for the win. And actually, long story short though, I don't know how now to get them more space, that extra 90 meters, because yeah, I was fully believing that giving them some more space over this way. You know what we could do? A little bit of a quick thing. We can maybe just put some rocks over top. Let me just try and get a... no, that's not going to get it. We're going to call it fine. All right, that's the grand thing with that. That's the whole learning point there is it's fine, move on. All right, so, oh man, that was almost really, really bad. Let's unpause it here real quick and help these fine folks out. So sorry that you're just having the worst day ever. There you go. Let's go look at our tigers. And yeah, we have our new babies here, all 4 of them, or 3. Is it 4 or 3? I'm not quite sure. Let's look at our habitat here. The animals, oh, we can improve their food quality. Would love to do that. And we have 4, yeah, or I'm sorry, 3. There it is. 3 new juvenile female cubs. So yeah, they are looking to do very, very well so far. Everyone's a little hungry. So that is something to, yeah, we don't have any available food. Their enrichment could be up a little bit as far as food enrichment goes. Let's see if we have something that we can do for that. Go to their filter by enrichment, go to the food enrichment, and oh, that's interesting, the fish feeder box. Oh, they can swim underwater. That would have been cool. Dang, we're too far for that now, but anyways, what do they all have? They have the blood pumpkin and the restraint feeder. We could put in the block of frozen fish. That'll make up for the underwater fish feeding. But dang, I kind of wish I would have done that before. That they're really good at underwater stuff. Anyways, cool. So that perfects it right there. An escaped Wenning. Wenning escaped. Is that the Saimang again? It better not be out. I swear. Dang it! Is it in the same spot? Dang it! It's shopping. Our little baby is okay, that's a real issue here, everyone. I think it's this. I'm gonna bet you it's because this is out. I'm just gonna kind of delete these real quick, I guess. But hot dang. Or the glass rectangle, maybe move that forward a little bit. But oof, we can't have our Saimangs just going out and shopping whenever they want to. Gonna drive us broke. So yeah, well, oh no. But anyways, what were we saying here about the? Oh yeah, we have all the welfare all the way up now for that. Oh, and our wild water buffalo just had its offspring. That's so cool. I didn't even know that it was pregos there. Where's the little dude? No, that's poop. Game. It didn't have a. Did the game just say that it had like such a big poop that it registered it as a calf? Couldn't be. Oh, it's expecting offspring, if I were to read. Come over here and it's just taking a dump, and it's like, wow, that's its baby, huh? I didn't check the enrichment on this. They could use more food. We only have that one right now, so... Okay, that is fine. So it looks like we were just waiting on research for a lot of items. Let's go ahead and go to a purdy area. We'll check on our... We'll just kind of hang out here with our tigers, right? There we go, and we'll check on our research for things, see if we can't upgrade some items. Vet research. We got another Bengal tiger research. Mechanic research. Looks like we have all of them. That's all done. Cool. So we are done with their mechanic research. And, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Starting to rain here, so I think that kind of does it checking up on things. What do y'all think? Let's see, we did our education, we did some security, we did our animal welfare round, we got our research going, our money is, we always know that's looking pretty good, right? We need to keep an eye on the Saimang thing there. Our Barbarossas are about to mate, so that's going really well, but yeah, I think that our zoo is touched up a little bit more. We have our big red poles, right? We can't forget about the big red poles. Barbarossa is expecting offspring. Great. So, but yeah, we'll have to construct a restaurant that's kind of in the same vein, same theme as this jungle cruise kind of theme that we have going on over here. We have another quick service little drink that we need to kind of figure out what we want to do here, and same thing over there, little drink quick service area. So awesome. Hey, thanks so much, everyone. This was great. I've been really appreciating all your comments about the management aspect of the zoo and everything, but taking them to heart, and hopefully with all of your help and all of our things that we implemented today, we can get some better management going with the zoo. So future, oh, we do have a little baby calf. Sorry, I just saw it jumping around. Look at the little baby. We got a bunch of babies in the zoo, don't we? That's great. So yeah, we can keep an eye on the water buffalo family. Oh, you know what? The size of I bet their size requirement just went down a whole lot. Not a whole lot, but that is something to think about, unfortunately. So, okay, but anyways, yeah, there we go. Next episode, I do have an idea of the build that I want to do. It's going to take place right across the river here. I believe someone mentioned it into a comment, either on Instagram or TikTok or one of the social media fun places. But we're going to do some Asian elephants. And I think it's going to be really cool to tie in the boat ride, which I think we're going to alter the course of the boat ride to kind of go into the Asian elephant habitat and everything like that. But yeah, really, I have a kind of a fun vision of what we're going to do. It's going to be a pretty big build. That's why I wanted to take this build to kind of slow things down a little bit. But yeah, right across from our boat ride, that is going to get edited, and this boat ride is going to take on a really big life of its own here with the Asian elephant habitat. Maybe we'll put some other animals in there as well. But really excited to bring elephants to the zoo next time. So yeah, if you are excited for elephants and everything, make sure you hit the like button, right? I need to get better at doing that during episodes, at the beginning of the episodes. It's so unnatural for me, but gotta start asking people to like the video more and more. That'll help out the YouTube channel and everything. So, but yeah, hey, let's go ahead and leave it off there, folks. We'll leave it kind of where we started, to be honest with you, right here with this view. But thanks so much, everyone, like I said, for the comments. I always do. Oh, that's a great view. I always do appreciate them, always do read them and take them to heart and everything. So yeah, keep them coming with your suggestions and everything like that. So hey, thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Always do appreciate you. And yeah, until the next episode of Eco Trails Wildlife Sanctuary, y'all have a good one.